Taehyung's heart raced in his chest as he closed the distance between them, his hand reaching out to grasp Vian's. Vian, he breathed, his voice barely above a whisper. Please, please don't go. Vian's eyes widened in shock as she looked at Taehyung, her heart pounding in her chest at the sight of him after all this time. She opened her mouth to speak, but no words come out, her throat tight with emotion. Before she could say anything, Taehyung gently tugged on her hand, leading her away from the bustling street and into a nearby alley. The noise of the city faded into the background as they stood there in the dimly lit place. Surrounded by the echoes of their shared past. I can't believe it's really you, Vian whispered, her voice filled with a mix of disbelief and longing. I thought I would never see you again. Taehyung looked in her eyes with hurt and a bit of disappointment. A lot of unspoken words exchanging between them. It's been 5 months, Vian, Taehyung finally let out. Vian's gaze flickered away, a pained expression crossing her features. I know, she said softly. I am sorry. Taehyung felt a surge of frustration bubble up inside him. Sorry. He repeated, his tone tinged with bitterness. You disappeared on our wedding day, Vian. You left without a word, without any explanation. Do you have any idea how worried I was? How hurt I felt, huh? Tell me, Vian, why did you leave? Why? Tell me why. I did everything I could for you, but you betrayed me. I never mistreated you, never misbehaved. Then why, Vian? My father will fix my marriage with someone else I don't want to marry. Why can't you understand? Fine, let's go and get married. Come on, I'm ready. I earn a good amount of money. I'm following my passion, my dream. I've passed my main exam for becoming a pilot. The interview is next month. I'm ready to leave all this behind and get married. But call up your father first and tell him that Ryan will work after marriage. She'll do whatever she wants and I am with her. Call him. Taehyung kept staring at her, not knowing what to say next. What happened, Taehyung? Call him. Say it. Taehyung glanced away from her. She chuckled bitterly. You can't do it. You can't do it, right? Ryan sighed, looking away in disappointment. She took a deep breath, steeling herself. You knew that your family was against me studying or working after marriage. They never wanted me to become a pilot. I told you about this, didn't I? She asked, her voice trembling. You're asking me why did I leave Taehyung? She repeated, her voice rising with each word. I left because you couldn't man up and fight for me against your family. You let them dictate our relationship. Our future, and you didn't even try to stand up for me. Taehyung felt a pang of guilt and regret wash over him at her words. He knew that his family had been against Ryan becoming a pilot, but he never realized the extent of the impact it had on her. He had always thought that love would conquer all, but now he saw the truth in her eyes, the hurt, the betrayal. I I didn't know, he stammered, his voice filled with remorse. I I thought we could overcome any obstacle together. Vian shook her head, her expression filled with frustration and disappointment. We. It was me. You never went against your father's decision for me, my dream. You thought wrong, she retorted. I told you to man up, to take a stand for me and our love. I told you that if you fought for me, I would happily marry you. But you chose to stay silent, to let your family's wishes come before mine. Tears welled up in Vian's eyes as she spoke, her voice quivering with emotion. I will finally achieve my dream of becoming a pilot, Taehyung. But where were you when I needed you the most? Where were you when I needed your support and your love? You were busy making arrangements for our marriage. You left me no choice, Taehyung. Taehyung felt a wave of regret and sorrow crash over him as he listened to Vian's words. He had failed her, failed to stand up for their love and fight for their future together. He had let his fear and uncertainty cloud his judgment, and now he was faced with consequences of his inaction. I'm sorry, Vian, he whispered, his voice filled with genuine remorse. I should have been there for you. I should have fought for us, for our love. I was a fool to let my family's opinion come between us. Vian's gaze softened slightly at his word, a glimmer of hope flickering in her eyes. It's too late now, Taehyung, she said quietly. I can't go back to how things were before. I have to focus on my future, on achieving my dreams. Vian, please, Taehyung pleaded, his voice filled with raw emotion. I can't let you go like this. I need you. I want you. I will do everything it takes to make things right between us. Vian looked up to face him, her eyes searching for any signs of sincerity. Taehyung, you had your chance, she said softly, her voice tinged with sadness. I have to focus on my future. I know, Vian, I know, Taehyung replied earnestly, but please just give me another chance. How will you do it? You can't even face your father, Taehyung, she said sternly. I promise I will take stand for you against my family. I will fight for our love, for our future together. I can't imagine my life without you by my side. Your interview is in a month, right? Just give me that much time and I promise. You will achieve your dream. We can marry later. Vian's resolve wavered as she looked into Taehyung's eyes, seeing the depth of his sincerity and the intensity of his emotions. She could feel her own heart yearning for him, for the love they had shared before everything fell apart. But she also knew that trust once broken was not easily mended. Taehyung, I don't know what to say, Vian admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. Taehyung's heart sank at her words, but he refused to give up, refused to let Vian slip through his fingers without a fight. Vian, I will do whatever it takes to earn back your trust, Taehyung vowed, his voice unwavering. I will stand up for you, for us, no matter what it takes. I will show you that my love for you is stronger than any obstacle in our way. Please give me a chance to make things right. It's been 5 months. I'm dying without you. Please show some mercy on me. He literally begged, falling in his knees, sobbing. Vian hesitated, torn between the love she still felt for Taehyung. She knew that rebuilding their relationship would not be easy. That it would require time and effort from both of them. But deep down, she couldn't deny the longing in her heart, the desire to give their love another chance. Taehyung, Vian slowly began, her voice filled with uncertainty. She helped him get up. Listen, stop crying. Get up. I want to give us another chance. But it won't be easy. We have a long road ahead of us if we choose to try again. A flicker of hope ignited in Taehyung's eyes as he heard her words. A renewed sense of determination coursing through his veins, he was willing to do whatever it took to prove his love for her. I understand, Vayan, Taehyung replied earnestly. I will be patient. I will be understanding. I will show you through my actions that my love for you is unwavering. A small smile tugged at the corner of Vayan's lips. He pulled her into a tight hug, finally feeling her warmth after months. I won't let you down this time. I promise to stand by your side, to fight for our love with everything I have.